Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your August tarot reading with Paula B Energy. So glad that you're here. I would like to take a moment to just say a little prayer for our angels, guides, and ascended masters to help us with clear, concise messages, that the messages that we hear are for the highest good of all who see this video. So mote it be. All right, thank you. Now, your first message, Aquarius, is Hummingbird Song. This is from the Divine Doors. Nectar of sweetness and joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. All right, so Hummingbird Song, a song of healing. I like that. So now, Language of Flowers Oracle card. This is really pretty. Sacred Blue Lily. We see an Egyptian pyramid in the background. And the card message is Rebirth. So we've got a song of healing and rebirth as our main themes, it seems like, things that the month of August is going to be about. And your very first card, so this is recent energy. That can be anywhere from now till 6 weeks in the past. If you're watching this in July, it's going to be the energy that you're in right now. And we have the first card, which is Eight of Swords. Now, this is an interesting depiction of this card. We see a person who is looking into a mirror, and what she sees in the mirror is very, very different from what she is actually, looks like out in the real world. So she's experiencing, I'm going to call this anxiety. This card is often a card of how we keep ourselves trapped in a mental trap of our own making. And we have a way out, but we just cannot see the way out. So this is stuck energy. It's particularly mental energy. Swords is about our thought processes, our logic, our thinking. It's also about our communication. So there might be something that you're mired in this month, Aquarius, which, like the communications are confusing, or it seems like there's no way out of a particular situation where words are being used. Keep in mind, there is a way out. All right. Now, your next card is, it's the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is a joyful card always. Cups is water energy. It has to do with our emotions. And in the Nine of Cups, typically what we'll see is 9 cups that are all full. I love in this deck that all of the cups that they show are actually singing bowls. So that makes me happy. That's what I do in my day job, is play singing bowls for people and do meditations with them. And so, the singing bowls are healing, and you have a message of healing in the very beginning. The Hummingbird Song. Music can be healing, so there's a message for you. Music will be healing for you this month. But also, are you allowing yourself to dream? Have you been dreaming, or have you kind of stuffed those down? Aquarius, you're really good at thoughts and dreams and the castles in the air, like coming up with really great ideas. Keep at it. Okay, then your third card for your recent energy is the Wheel. Now, the Wheel is the Wheel of Fortune. So whenever this card comes out, I always say go buy a lottery ticket if you can play the lottery in your area, because it's likely you might be lucky. I can't guarantee anything, of course, but why not give it a shot? The Wheel of Fortune card is also right in the middle of the major arcana in tarot, and it signifies that you have learned some lessons. Look at her. She's in tree pose. She has certain mastery. We see here that we've got white winds on the right and black winds on the other side. I say right and left. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Okay. And it's really showing us that she's literally balancing right there on that round disc. And it looks like those discs have been moving. So she's found her way. She's learned some lessons. You're in a really good space right now, Aquarius. And I am here for it. Okay, your next row of cards is your present energy. And your present energy, we see the Six of Swords. The crows symbolize the swords in this particular deck. the air, the suit of air. Swords has to do with air energy, which has to do with our mental processes and our communications. And look what's happening. These crows are pulling her. She is not looking back. This is the card of moving on. And primarily this is moving on in your thoughts and your communications. So if you've had a situation that has been kind of that Eight of Swords energy where you're anxious about it, you're going to be moving out of that. You're moving on. You're not looking back. You're forging ahead. I like it. I'm here for it all day long. All right. Your next card is the High Priestess, but it's actually reversed. So I'm going to say that there may be a little bit of time here in this month where you are struggling to access your intuition, and you need to be more aware of that. The High Priestess is always about accessing intuition, hidden or occult just means hidden knowledge, and she is responsible for all of those. I gotta show you this way. This is my favorite card in this deck. I just love it. I like the fact that there's a lot of movement in this card as well. And you can see there's like this beam of light that's coming down to her head, or it's behind her. I can't really ever figure out which way it is. But there's these winds that are swirling around her. And notice she's got those black and white winds swirling around her as well. So she's equally balanced. She has the knowledge. So I'm going to say for you this month, Aquarius, it's going to be a time for you to really check in with your intuition. Now, for some of you, you may feel that in your head, like you're going to be, because you have those swords energy and because you are Aquarius, you're in your head a lot. You do a lot of thinking, but a lot of times intuition is found in our body where we feel it somewhere. You might feel it more in the upper part of your body rather than in the lower. Some people feel it more in their heart, but you're going to know when something is right for you. Check in with your body first, because your body is a really good indicator. If you get the feeling of wherever you feel that in your body, that's a no. If you feel lighter, if you feel brighter, if you feel more focused, if you feel like a weight has been lifted, that's a yes. Pay attention to those signs, because that's one way that you can hook into your intuition a little bit more deeply. All right, your final card in your present energy is the Page of Pentacles. Good, some grounding. I'm glad to see it. We needed some pentacles in this reading. The pentacles is earth energy. It's grounding energy. It helps us be stable and secure. It is about our resources. The Page of Pentacles is a message about your resources. So Aquarius, I'm going to say that you're probably going to get some sort of message this month about your resources. It's possible you might be adding in a new resource. Keep in mind your resources are all the things that support you. So that's your money or your career. So some of you may be getting some money. Some of you may be getting a new job, or maybe you're getting a promotion. Yay. Hope you are. Some of you may be getting a message about a relationship of some sort. I definitely think that some of this moving on energy is you walking away from some portion of a relationship. Perhaps you're just no longer engaging in the fighting or whatever. And then for some of you, it's going to be a message about health that you're going to need to take action on. I am not a doctor, so consult with whatever professional you feel is necessary for you to consult with. All right. Future energy coming towards you. This card is fun. This is the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is the card that says we're talking nostalgia, we're talking looking at the past and enjoying, our good memories about it. Sometimes this card can talk about a person coming from our past, and often it's not a person literally coming back, although it can mean that for some of you. But the feeling I'm getting on this is more, we're thinking about that person. We're maybe reliving, and this card really shows that. He's really reliving the past when his dog was a puppy and they were young together, and then how they've grown together. And he's looking at that with love and nostalgia and good feelings. So I like the overall feeling of this card for you. I think it means you're going to be looking at things, with the light of love and reliving some things that are just they feel good to you. Now, when that card comes up also, it can mean that things from our childhood are coming up in our mind and our hearts again so that we can deal with them. And specifically, the message I'm hearing is so we can heal them. And this is a big theme that's happening worldwide for us all, but especially since you've got that healing card, that rebirth card, that's really what that's about. All right. Now, as you're doing that, Aquarius, you need balance. Temperance is balance. What we have here is an angel, and he's balancing. Look at that. He's got the moon and the sun in his hands, and he is blending those energies together. He is very balanced. The word temperance means balance. So this is going to be a good word for you this month, Capricorn. Capricorn, what the heck? You're Aquarius. I apologize. I was thinking of being grounded, and that made me think of Capricorn. Maybe you need some Capricorn energy. Okay. Balance is definitely going to be key for you, Aquarius, this month as you're dealing with all of these different things, the different thoughts and dreams that you have. This is, okay, we have another card of rebirth. What the heck? All right, you've got 2 cards of rebirth, one in tarot and one in your oracle card. This is the death card. And it also says rebirth. Death and rebirth are kind of the same thing. It's a transformation, right? Death is transformation. It's moving from one state to another. And often this card is depicted as a butterfly or some sort of, like one deck I have, it shows it as a phoenix, which I really love. So it looks like that this month is going to bring about a rebirth for you. It's going to bring you new energy and a new way of being. Okay, now, in your challenge row, you have the Lover's card. How is that a challenge? Well, number one, the Lover's card actually has 2 meanings. It can mean an actual person coming towards you in a loving relationship or in any kind of a relationship. But the secondary meaning, or some say the first meaning, is the word choice. Because in the original depiction of this card, it showed a man and a woman in front holding hands and another woman standing behind them, indicating that there was a choice that was made and only one of the women were picked. So how is this a challenge? Well, the Lover's card, if we're talking about choice, it means that you're going to have to make some choices this month, Aquarius. You're going to have to really think about how you're going to release yourself from that anxiety, how you're going to move forward. You're going to need to make choices about how you're going to check in with your intuition and how you're going to maintain balance. Your next challenge is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. Swords, air energy, mental energy. And this card was on its side. So it's not completely reversed. I'm going to say that in its sideways position, it's probably that you have part of the truth. So whatever situation is going on, and I am getting the message that there is a situation that's going on between you and at least one other person. This can be in work, this could be in your relationships, it can be in several different arenas, but there is a situation going on, might even be the wider world, where you only know part of the truth. So don't make judgments. And don't think that you have the whole story, because you don't. If you are acting as if what you know is the only truth, it's going to lead you astray, and that's where the challenge is. All right, 8 of Pentacles is your 3rd challenge card. You may have a tendency this month, Aquarius, to be kind of a workaholic. 8 of Pentacles is, again, more earth energy, and that's a good thing. This is the card of apprenticeship. It's the card of continuing to perfect your work and get better and better at it. And I think that's a good thing, but all good things when carried to excess turn into bad, right? So try not to overwork. You need that temperance. This is the second sign where we've gotten both of those cards in the reading. I think that's really interesting. Okay, your blessings row. Now, your first card in your blessings row is reversed. I'm going to show it to you upright first. The 7 of Cups, more emotional energy. 7 of Cups typically is shown as a card of lots of opportunities in its balanced aspect. In its reversed aspect, I tend to read this as illusion and lots of lots of choices and it's confusing, but this is in your blessings row. So I'm going to say that yes, you're going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices to make, but you're going to be able to make them very easily. You're not going to be fooled. You're going to see through the illusion, right? You're going to be able to make the choices that are right for you. Why? Well, because you have the King of Swords. That's why. You are the King of Swords, by the way. This is a card of Aquarius. Definitely. That swords mental energy. Look how relaxed he is. He just looks like he's chilling. I like it. He's very comfortable in his own skin too. He knows his own mind, right? The King of Swords is somebody who knows his own mind. He knows his own thoughts. He knows what he's going to do. He's very orderly in his thoughts and doesn't let confusion reign in his mind. Excellent blessing card. All right, and your last blessing card is the Ten of Wands. Now, often this card is labeled as the card of feeling burdened. This person doesn't look so much burdened because they have this, I believe it's an oxen, that's carrying much of the burdens, and they look like they're going on some kind of journey. Wands is fire energy. It's the energy of action. It's the energy of fire, desire, passion. And the story behind this is that this person has some items that they're actually going to market to sell. And when they are done, they will no longer have all those things to carry. They will no longer be burdened. They'll have their pockets full of some nice jingle jangle money, and they will have accomplished their goal. It's the 10, so it's represents the culmination, the ending. So another ending card that's also a rebirth card. As a blessing card, this is really great because it says that all of your actions that you've been making so far, they're going to bear fruit. You're going to see results from the actions, and you're almost there. All right, now your card that is the underlying card, the energy that underlies the whole reading, your card is Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands, this is a very swift knight in tarot. It's the knight that acts on their passions, right? Their drive, what really gets them going and motivates them, right? And then they take action on it, and they take swift action on it. Sometimes that swift action is taken without thinking out what the consequences are. But as an underlying energy for you, Aquarius, this is the energy of drive and passion and being excited. So you've got a lot of mental turmoil and having to see the truth of some things, but this is exciting for you. You're very good at that. Overall, I like the reading for you. I think many of the signs in the month of August are having to deal with some hard issues. I think for you, you've conquered some of it, and you're just kind of like tying up the loose ends in August. All right, you have one more oracle card, and this is from the Whispers of Healing Oracle. And the card that you have received is Positive-Minded People. Okay, let me see if I can get that closer. Positive-minded people. Spending time with people who elevate you and help you see things from a fresh perspective will help you disengage from negative emotions. When you are surrounded with love and peace, you protect yourself from negativity. You can create so many positive shifts in your life by hanging out with people who are empowering. A woman and young child play with soap bubbles. Bubbles usually mean there are blessings around you. Here they depict the diverse facets of your life and the positive possibilities that surround you. You are being asked to elevate the people you have around you. If you find yourself drained after being with certain individuals, look around you to find a positive way to disengage. Having uplifting friends and encouraging the people around you can create magic in your life. Ooh, I like that. All right, it's time to uplift, Aquarius. And I know you can. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and if so, please like and share so that more people can find these messages and we can help more people. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you a wonderful month and have a great day. Bye.